start off on the video. Alright, so I was at a watch party for the Illinois football game, but they're getting beat so ungodly bad already. In the second quarter, I'm gonna go hop in a tree. I do what I want. Conditions are looking good. I think I can make it happen this evening, so yeah, I got everything in the truck. I gotta get in there, get dressed, spray down, and go hop in a tree. And I slept through the last 2 morning hunts, and both morning hunts I had a decent buck daylight in my plot. But wind's not great for really any stand. It's not bad for any stand either, so I'm just gonna hop in my main plot and try to make it happen this evening. Wasn't planning on hunting this evening. Wasn't planning on hunting really at all this weekend. Well, I was planning on doing 2 morning hunts yesterday and today. Slept through them both. I probably won't morning hunt in the morning, tomorrow morning, and tomorrow evening's not looking great either. But football season is over as of last night, so could be looking at some midweek evening sits, so that might happen. So yeah, I'm gonna go hop in a tree, and who knows, maybe it'll be a special evening. I'll be rolling back up to that party with a deer in the back. So I'm gonna on my way there now, or hop in a tree and see what happens. I'll catch you guys in the stand, or probably on the way to the stand actually. Alright guys, I got ready pretty quickly and quietly. I'm not walking in very quiet. The leaves are coming down, but we're gonna try to get in here and make it happen this evening. So they just picked the field over here, and while they're picking it, there was a coyote on the lane. But getting deer on this scrape decently, so we'll see what happens this evening. This has always been more of a morning spot for me, but it's really all I got, so we'll see what happens. So a little grunt, a little rattling, maybe we can pull something that wouldn't normally come in anyway. These leaves are pretty pushed down. I think someone may have been driving back here at some point recently. So, yeah. Alright, Graham, get pretty close to the stand now. Not a very far walk. We'll go ahead and get climbed up. Alright, boys, we're up in the stand. Ready to go. We're gonna see what happens this evening. I made pretty quick work of that, so I made it from in town think I'm not. I think I'm fine, so. Alright, let's go back to fucking that door sound, though. That'll get you. There's enough people moving around here. I don't think that's a bigger deal. Put the pork from my pocket. We're already going back to the stand. Not the first time I've climbed down mid-hunt. Back in there. So, yeah. A little bit of a mishap, but I think we're fine. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. It's not even 4:30 yet. So, yeah. Like I can already see my stand again. It's right there. Deer aren't moving till late anyway. So I'm already like going back down my stand track. There's the plot. Like I literally left my lifeline up top. Very quick transaction here. Alright. I'm gonna climb back up. 5 o'clock update, I ain't seen shit yet, but there's still time, so we'll see what happens. I had a deer on camera across the river. Still plenty of time. Alright guys, 5:30. Been about 10 minutes since I grunted and rattled. Nothing, so we'll see. We'll sit and wait. Not looking great, but I still got about 45 minutes left of legal light. It's prime time, so we're gonna see what happens. Anything can happen. It's prime time. Early stages of the rut. And I have called it from this spot, so we're gonna see what happens. But, yeah, see what happens. Alright, boys, I just went full draw on a buck, and this fucking rail right here got in my way, and I couldn't get shot off. He saw me trying to get into a position to shoot, and he fucking ran. This rail's flipped up, and it's gonna stay flipped up for the rest of his fucking life. At 14 nuts, that's the only opportunity I've gotten on a broadside deer at 7 fucking yards. I've had one other opportunity, and he never gave me an angle. Motherfucker. That'll make you want to quit hunting right there. Especially because of how much I put in the fucking stand this year. God fucking damn it, dude. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little shooting in my indoor range here just because I feel like it with my old bow build. And talk to you guys a little bit while I finish up this video. So I'm gonna hit you guys with some statistics here, real quick, about my personal hunting. So I have done 92 hunts for whitetail in my life. Ooh, let me get you. Yeah, just shooting indoor target. It's real close. Now this is just a target I use for checking broadhead expansion and checking like draw weight and stuff. But yeah, 92 hunts I've done for whitetail deer in my life. Killed 4, 3 does and a buck. It has been 76 hunts since I've shot a buck. Right? I've done 44, right? 44, yeah. Bow hunts. I have not shot a buck with a bow. Since my last buck, I have wounded 2 bucks and missed 1 buck twice. I have only passed. Now, with these woundings, right? The one wound, you guys, if you've been watching while you remember, oh, that was almost tragic. I wounded a buck last bow season in the rut. I released. I lost the fletching. I actually still have that arrow. Around here somewhere. Where is that arrow? There she blows. Alright. Hey, that was my quiver. I've been looking for that. I've been looking for that for like 3 months. I'm using my buddy's quiver. That's nifty. So I was using this arrow right here. This is one of the arrow builds from last year. If you watch my Boom Boom channel, I did a review on these. This arrow has 2 fletchings, as you will see. I'll tell you why. Had that arrow. I released it on about 120-inch buck. Arrow comes out, big spiral, hits deer in the jaw. So that was my first wound ever. And that was after 4 straight kills. First wound ever. Second wound was with a shotgun. Had a deer about 40 yards. Put a shotgun scope. Got a shooting stick and a tree stand. Don't ask me how I did that. Shooting stick and a tree stand. Pull the trigger. Big mule kick. Puff of dust. I'm like, it was a little bit smaller than the one I wounded with a bow. But not a super small deer. Of course, my biggest buck still now is still a 1-horn spike. Wounded that buck. We went up, never found blood, found hair, a lot of hair. And we're thinking and it wasn't white hair, so we're thinking I grazed its back, even though I felt super confident in the shot. And then 2 misses. The 2 misses were with this bow. Missed a fork horn twice. Same deer in the same sit. Missed, he came back, missed again. First time he ducked my arrow, and the second time I held for him to duck. He didn't move at all because I didn't stop him. He just stopped on his own. I didn't meh. And he just didn't duck, and it went right under him. Grazed him on the second one. I never did kill a deer with this bow. I ended up killing a coyote with it later in the year. Now I just kind of come out here and shoot it sometimes for fun off of my target here. And this also where I do my reviews for my Boom Boom channel. But yeah, so that was the 2 misses and 2 wounds, right? And then plenty of missed opportunities, had shooters in range, and then this year I have passed 4 spikes, a bunch of does, obviously. 4 spikes, but like spike was like anything better than spike I'm shooting. And first weekend, if you guys remember, first weekend I had a fork horn. Hold on. I don't use this bow, but I still probably should wax this string. Now that I look at it, I could use it. Hold on. There's gotta be some string wax on these parts somewhere. I know I got some. It's not. I normally keep some in my bow shoot side quiver, but there's none in there right now. So there's a little. Alright. Do some stuff. What of this wax? I haven't used in a while, I'm guessing. But oh yeah, early season. God, the whole thing needs it. Anything that's not, yeah, I mean most of it needs waxed. There's not too much of that filing on here, so the whole thing can get some wax. So I had a hunt second weekend. I passed a spike, 2 spikes that day, and a spike comes in with a decent little 6, a little basket 6. And so I get ready to draw back on this 6. I'm right there ready to draw back on it. And he just kept going through the plot. I grunted these deer in. Early season, grunted them in. They're looking for a fight. So they would keep going through the plot, never even stop, and definitely didn't turn. So, never got a shot on that 6. I grunted them after they left, and the spike came back, but not the 6. So, that was my first opportunity of the year, and I have another 14 sits this year, and up until tonight, this is my only opportunity. Now, obviously, if you're watching the shotgun videos, like, no, you have more opportunities. Well, I was going for a doe during shotgun, and the one hunt, I had 2 big shooter does. They both had little ones with them, and I don't shoot does that have little ones with them. So up until tonight, I had any other opportunities, and tonight I grunted around a couple times. I'm sitting there on my phone. I believe I was texting my buddy who was also hunting at the time. See, but he had like 7 does in front of him. And I was trying to convince him to shoot a doe, and he just wouldn't, even though he needs to take does off that property. And I look up, and there's a forkhorn, and my standards are very high right now. And I named this forkhorn Timothy because I had he's on camera a lot. He's a regular in my plot. So I named him Timothy because he was cute. And I decided I was gonna pass him with a gun. If he came in and I had a bow in my hands, he was gonna die. And well, he came in tonight. He trotted right in. And I draw at about 25. Draw at 25. I go to stop him, and he was quartering 2 when I drew. So I'm like, I'm gonna let him turn. Well, he comes into about 7 yards. I got this rail. At 25, I was worried about my when you draw back a bow, it's a great time. You draw back a bow, actually, now not with this one, but sometimes your cams will bend and fly. They don't with this bow because it's so light. I need to test with mine, but I was worried about the limb flying forward or the cam rotating and hitting that bar and like breaking my bow at 25. Now, I'm gonna stop using that thing. I didn't even it never occurred to me, I don't even need that for bow, because it's like pretty much a gun rest. It's also technically a safety piece, but it's mainly a gun rest, so I'm never going to use it again for bow, and I've kind of had to come to Jesus moment realizing that. And, yeah. But he's at 25, and he also quartering 2. Gets to about 7. When he gets to about 7, I'm drawn. Problem is, I can't get to him because my sight hits that because of how close he is. So I instinctively try to go over it, and as I try to, I'm slightly going over, and as I come back down, turn around. He's at 7 yards. You can't really move at all when they're looking at you at 7 yards. So he got away, and I was kind of tore up about it. Not because it's a big deal, because it wasn't, but because that was my 14th hunt of the year. Like, I've been hunting pretty hard. 44th bow hunt, and only my second opportunity with that good of a scenario. I'm not gonna aim sorry, pretty close. But yeah, not very happy about it, and I'm honestly worried that I may not get another opportunity this year. Because that was like the only deer that we had daylighting on our property. Our property is pressured really hard, not by us, but our neighbors are Amish, and they mess around and hunt a lot, and they shoot everything. That doesn't help our numbers, but they're always fucking around in the woods. It's kind of annoying. So we have to deal with them constantly. But also, we fish there a lot. It's the same property that you see me do all the river fishing videos and a lot of the pond stuff. Also the same property that I do all my squirrel hunts and crow hunts. And where I do all my all my trapping and like beaver work. And it's only 20 acres that we own. So it gets pressured a lot, and we do the camping videos there too. So it's not really like a deer paradise, even though we're in Illinois. It's just not a good place for deer. And part of that's on us for the pressure we put on it. But they have everything. They have food, water, shelter, but they're just pressured. So there's deer there. They're just nocturnal. Even the does are nocturnal. The young does are nocturnal. You're lucky to see a deer sit on this property because of how pressured it is, but also because the numbers are low. Because I mean, like my brother just took a pretty decent buck off of it. Or no, never mind. He took that buck off a different property, one of the other properties, the other property that we have. But the neighbors shoot a lot of deer. Amish neighbors, they don't let deer go so they can grow. Now I'm not saying I do, but again, I'm 16 and haven't killed an archery buck. I get a pass. I shoot one forkhorn, which I haven't yet, so I can't say anything. Shot one buck in my life, and it was on a property that we don't have access to anymore, and it was a management deer. It had one horn and yelled at me. But that's just not a great situation for deer hunting, but we try to make it work, and my dad shot a 173 off of it just a couple years back. So we make it work nonetheless. But yeah. So moral of the story, don't have your shooting bar down for bow hunting, and don't have Amish neighbors. And thank you for watching. I'm going to bow hunt in the morning. Hopefully. Try to get a quick hunt in before church. Maybe hunt the evening. I don't know. I might have to go to work. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.